England have just beaten the Swiss on penalties to advance to the semi-finals of Euro 2024. What a game that was. Now, as an England fan, and as fellow England fans probably watching this video, what an absolute ride that game was. Once again, performance wasn't great, but it's been better. I think we need to stick with this three at the back system, and I'll explain why. Pre-match going into the game, I was thinking, it's a good job he's changed the system. I'm very happy with that. We got to give him some credit. And before the game, we actually thought that Saka was going to be on the left wing back and Trippier at the right wing back. And I was a bit frustrated because I thought Trent should start ahead of Trippier at right wing back. But obviously, when we went into the game, Saka was playing right wing back and Trippier was still on the left. Now, I'm going to go through the whole game and then my player ratings for each player. So in the first half, obviously we discovered that Saka wasn't playing on the left. He was playing on the right, and honestly, Saka was unbelievable in the whole game, but especially in the first half as well. Our most liveliest player in the entire game. Beat his man multiple times in the first 30 minutes. Put some great balls into the box, but just no one was getting on that end of his crosses. The only person that did was Mainu for one of them. My God, that was an incredible block from Granit Xhaka. But overall, we could take from that game that the team has overall better balance in the 3/5 at the back. I'm going to say 3 at the back because the wing-backs were pinned so far forward. Our press off the ball was so much better. Our possession holding was so much better. And we limited the Swiss to literally probably no chances until their goal in the 75th minute. They didn't even have a shot on goal until that point. So in the second half now, England started a bit more livelier than they ended the first half. And I must say, to get to this point in the game where we did concede the first goal, I was so frustrated. The chance comes out wide. Cross into the box, Stones miskicks it, doesn't get a good connection on it, and then Walker gets beaten by Mbolo across his body to put it in for 1-0. And at this point, I've got no hope in us coming back into the game whatsoever. I was thinking, this is it. There was nothing to suggest that we could get back into it. But after the last game against Slovakia, we have to be optimistic. We can't. The game is not over until the fat lady sings, and the fat lady did sing in the 80th minute when Saka decided to turn into prime Arjen Robben, cut inside his left foot and slot it into the bottom corner, and that made me very, very giddy. I still didn't have confidence that we were going to get a second goal. After we conceded, I forgot to mention that we did make some changes. We brought on Palmer, Shaw and Eze, and they did give some great balances to the team. I thought Cole Palmer was absolutely unreal. I'll get into more detail when I do my player ratings of what I think of Cole Palmer's performance, but overall, it was so impressive. And just to mention, going to extra time, the Swiss had some good chances in extra time. They miskicked and rushed a lot of the chances. You can tell that they were getting the pressure was getting to them a little bit. They were thinking, this is our chance to beat England. There was one chance where the ball came in across the box, and Bolo headed it, and if he didn't, the guy at the back post, I can't remember what his name is, Ndoye, as it just come up on the screen there, and Ndoye was waiting at the back post and probably would have got it on target and caused Pickford some problems. The penalties for us overall were incredible. Great composure. Never had any doubts about players taking it. The lads that stepped up, Palmer, Jude, Saka, Tony and Trent, all dispatched the penalties incredibly well, and that's going to give them so much more confidence going into future penalty shootouts as well, not just for this tournament, but for future tournaments ahead. So overall, I'm just going to run through my player ratings then. So Pickford is going to be an 8, saved a big penalty to win us the game. Saka is going to be a 9, solid performance, scored a great equaliser, scored his pen, played out of position as well, played multiple positions and out of position, and he's going to be my man of the match. Walker was a 6.5, standard performance from Walker, nothing too special. John Stones was a 6.5 as well. Konza, I'll give him a 7. First game he started all tournament, big pressure, replacing one of our best players I think in this tournament in Mark Gahey, and was putting a really decent performance for him. Trippier, I'm going to give him a 5. Now that Luke Shaw's back, I don't want to see Trippier play again. Doesn't offer what we need down the left hand side. We really need a left footer down there. Mainu was a 7.5, was unreal for us. Plays so freely and links up with players so well. And just shows great composure for a 19-year-old. Rice, I'm going to give him a 7. Very solid defensively. And was a bit more impressed with Rice's ability to win the ball, a bit higher up the pitch, bit more progressive in his passing, bit more positive. Jude Bellingham was a 7. Completely average today from Bellingham. An overall average performance. There's some glimpses of greatness couple of bit of trickery, but I'm going to give him a 7 because he slotted away his penalty. Foden was a 7. One of our most creative players. Definitely prefer him in the 10 than out wide. 5 for Harry Kane. Pretty much useless all game. Can't think of literally anything that Kane did in that game. Palmer is going to be a 7.5. Now we're on to the subs. Palmer's going to be a 7.5. When he came on, he brings so much energy and creativity. It's actually a joke. So maybe it's better for him to come off the bench and start. Shaw is going to be a 7. Brought great balance to the team and hopefully can start next game. Eze is going to be a 6.5, putting a solid shift out of position. And Trent, I'm going to give him a 7 because he stepped up, only coming on for about 5 minutes and took a penalty and absolutely rifled it into the top corner to win us the game. That was the pressure penalty as well. I'm going to give Southgate a 7 out of 10, maybe a 7.5. Showed willingness to change positions, tactics, players, and at the end of the day, we're calling for subs earlier. He seems to be making the right subs and it's paying off at the moment at the right time, and it is paying off for us, so we can't really complain at that. So we're on to the bigger picture of facing either Netherlands or Turkey in the semi-finals. That is being played right now, and we will face them on Wednesday night, and hopefully we can advance through the final. I feel like we can. I feel like it's going to be a English-Spanish final. Hopefully France can beat Spain because I feel like we've got a good chance against France, but we'll have to wait and see. As fellow England fans probably watching this video, let me know in the comments what you think our chances are of actually progressing to the final, and if we do get there, do you reckon we will beat either France or Spain? Let me know in the comments below, but if you have enjoyed, please drop a like for the England penalty shootout win, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.